Hey guys, we've got a cool product for you here. I'm going to show you how the DD26 Never Dry Livewell Never Dry system works. I'm going to walk you through the installation. It's super simple. Not a lot of parts. You got this one valve here. You got the clear tubing. You've got the high-speed pickup, and then you got a screw and a little hose clamp. That's all you got. And you got the directions right here, but we're going to show you how to do it. And basically, the way it works is this little low water pickup is going to go on the transom of your boat. We're going to mount that here shortly. That'll be the first step. Then we're going to take this hose, connect it to that, and then we're going to fish that hose up through the boat. I got a Basscat Puma STS, very easy to work on. I've already got the boxes open, off, and finishing up the rigging on my boat. We're going to walk this line through the boat. We're going to put a hole in the side of the live well that we're going to be able to mount this. This hose is going to pop into the back side of that valve, and then while we're running, we can turn that valve open, let the water flow into the live well while we're running. Don't have to let any kind of dry situation. We can have all that water stuffed in there for those fish, and then when you do not want that to be working, you just turn that little valve off. Very simple, very easy product. Very happy. This is so simple. Chad Pipkins tested it last year and said it is really, really slick, and I'm looking forward to having it on there. So let's get this thing started. Okay, we're down here under the Basscat, and as you can see, these are the two live well holes. There's the drain plug, and this is the bottom running surface. This is going to be the bottom of the pad over here. So you want to make sure wherever your boat is that you've got this to where you can just drop it down above the edge. So we don't have enough clearance right there. So I think we're going to have to end up putting it right in there. All you need is just a little bit of clearance below there. I'll have just enough clearance above there. So I'm going to mark it right there with a marker, drill my holes, and then install this high-speed water pickup right there on the bottom, and then we'll get that going. All right, so we got the holes marked, and now we're going to take a little silicone, put it in there before we put the screws in, just to make sure it's good and sealed. That in there, and then we'll get the screws in. All right, there we are. We got her on there, and it's got adjustments, so if you need to lower it or raise it and get the water pressure right, you can do that. But we've got plenty enough clearance for this hose, and we got it fished up through the jack plate. We're going to get that tightened up and then feed it on through the boat. Okay, now you can see that we've got that clear tubing coming up through the jack plate, and I've bundled it with these other wires. I've got it coming out right under here. It's going to run under and through, and then come out right there where I need it for the live well. So we're going to have to drill a hole for this valve, and this valve needs a 7/8 hole. Boom, 7/8. That's what we need. We'll drill that hole, get this little valve installed, and then just hook up that clear tubing right to the back of it, and we're pretty much done. Pretty simple. All right, well, the install is complete. We got our line all sleek running down through there. When we open up our live well, we've got our valve mounted right there, and all you got to do is turn it on, turn it off, just like that. It's got that little clear tubing piece right behind it, so that makes it where it rotates easy. It's not going to be too rigid, but that piece right in there, that nut, needs to be super tight and have silicone around it. We put silicone around it. It is super tight. It is not going anywhere. But that little valve right there allows you, that little clear section, to be able to see if there's water getting in there, and then your valve, turn it on, turn it off, and we can show you the other portion back in here and where it looks like, you know, it's going directly in there. And then the cords over here to the side, not affecting your power pole 1 pump. Done deal. Installed. That's it, baby. Got that that Never Dry DD26 deal in. Be able to just fill up while you're running down the lake. It's going to be pretty cool. Simple install, didn't take long at all here on my Bass Cat, and looking forward to having that.